The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and sponsored by international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia of Missing. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 40 podcast platforms, as well as hamiltonradio.net, Diamonds FM, and themikewagnershow.com. We can be heard in over 100 countries, featuring over 1,000 well-known and amazing guests throughout the globe. And named one of the top 100 global podcasts in the New York Weekly Times, Hollywood Entertainment News, Los Angeles Weekly Times, Apple, and Chartable. So sit back and relax and enjoy another great episode of the award-winning Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosinzia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosinzia has garnered great reviews and even level endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassie, Forbes, Riley, and Millions. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 40 podcast platforms, heard in over 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartradio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more as well. Also on hamiltonradio.net, Oldies FM, Diamonds Radio, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies, baseball gear, and more. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia for great books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Also T-shirts, pop socket hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia. Check it out today. I'll support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, themikewagnershow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific gentleman who is a digital engagement expert and founder of Studentbridge and a recruitment solutions firm for higher education to help students find the right school while assisting institutions in achieving their goals. To talk about that, is established as a leading provider of video view books, also interactive campus maps, as well as on-campus tours and more. Help engage over 300 views as well, and also can share how to digitize also place, learning community, support, financial fit, and more as well, and taking student campus to a whole new level. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Atlanta, the founder of Studentbridge and digital engagement expert, ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented Jonathan Clues. Jonathan, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Well, it's great to have you on board, too. So you're a digital engagement expert and founder of Studentbridge, which is a recruitment solutions firm for higher education, also established as a leading provider of video view books, interactive campus maps, on-campus tours, and more. Also, we'll be talking about as well, too, how you can also digitize the following areas in the enrollment process, like place, learning, community, support, financial fit, and mission. So it's basically taking visiting college campus to a whole new level. And before getting to all that, Jonathan, tell us how you first got started.
Well, I had a very different career. First of all, I was a professional race car driver. So in the 90s, won 2 championships and was racing around the world, thinking that was the best life in the world. And unfortunately, my career came to an end in 99 and just really kind of wanted to get into something I can make an impact. And that was digital and internet. So I created a web agency, and the rest is history, as they say. That company evolved into a couple of different companies, which is now Studentbridge.
That's interesting. And was it one precise moment that influenced you into starting up Studentbridge, and especially for the rest of your career?
Well, so the first company that we created was something called RealView TV, which was a video delivery platform. I really believe in the power of video to convey messages and create impressions, and especially when it comes to sales and marketing. And so we created a video delivery platform in 2001, way before YouTube. And unfortunately, we're a bit early on that one. So what happened was about 10 to 11 years later, we really got excited about universities and colleges that have big stories to tell, which obviously really benefits from video. And also their audience, who at the time were millennials, now Gen Z, that absolutely had a mobile phone glued to their hands at all times. So we just felt that was a great customer base for us to help, where we've got this powerful new media device or new media delivery platform, and their audience are crying out for rich media.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you come across with the idea of having college campus and tours virtual as well, too? How'd you first come up with the idea?
Yeah, so some college tours, even back 10, 15 years ago, a lot of the research is done online, the early research. There's about 4,150 universities in America, and so you only end up going to one. So you can imagine there's a lot of research done online before they go into an in-person visit. The average American will visit 3. So we knew our job was to get our customers into the front, kind of beam them into the students' hands, whether they're at a library or at home at their parents' house, and really start creating early impressions online in order to drive that in-person visit. So it really was just this perfect example of what a virtual experience should be.
Mm-hmm. And also, you also created Studentbridge as well, too, and tell us more about that and how you got started as well, how you've been in business, and what is Studentbridge's mission?
So, like I've said, RealView TV was founded in 2001, and in 2015 we founded Studentbridge, and we actually technically we acquired ourselves. We bought RealView TV's solution and technology and some of its customer base. So, been going at this for 20 years, but as Studentbridge for about 7. And so just very excited to be based here in Atlanta. We have raised quite a significant funding over the years, and so we've now grown the team to just short of 50 people. And help about 300 colleges and universities.
That's really interesting too. And what are the 6 areas that Studentbridge can help as well? We'll cover those in just 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews, and Eve 11 endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes, Riley, and Minutes. So grab your copy today. Virgo's Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 40 podcast platforms, heard in over 100 countries, also on hamiltonradio.net, Diamonds FM, Oldies Radio, and a few networks coming soon. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok today. For great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. I'll support The Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and themikewagnershow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with the digital engagement expert, former race car driver, and founder of Studentbridge, Jonathan Clues, here on The Mike Wagner Show. And, of course, with Studentbridge taking visiting college campuses to a whole new level, you guys can digitize these areas in the enrollment process, like place, learning, community, support, financial fit, administration, or admissions, I should say. But first, how could place be so important as well, too, as part of the process? So let's cover the 6.
Yeah, so I probably won't remember the 6 off the top of my head, but what we do know is that, look, going to in university in today's modern world, or to the student, it's not just about the education. You can get a good education online. It's really about the social aspects as well as the education. So it's about community, and it's about the experience of going to college. You're leaving your parents' basement. So we really try and capture student life and campus experience versus the academic side. So we do definitely cover the power of academics, but we really look to understand all the things you mentioned to help a student. At the end of the day, Mike, the average, the student will go through kind of some database decisions. Can I get in? Can I afford it? Do they have the major I want? Is it geographically where I want to go? But when it actually comes to choosing the one, and they visit 3 universities, it's going to be an emotional thing. Do I fit in here? Do I like the field? Do I feel I can succeed here? So that's what we try and do, is we try and bring that emotional side of that decision making up earlier in the process online, where normally it's just data. And we try and bring the emotional side so that students can save money not visiting the wrong schools, hopefully save money not recruiting themselves to the wrong schools and applying to the wrong schools. We really try and help save the students money, save the universities money, because they're not spending tons of money on the wrong recruitment. And overall, look, at the end of the day, one of the largest things we look for is the right fit to run to graduation. Retention has a real problem. So the average American, 37% don't make it to their sophomore year in university. It's a huge number. And when you think of student debt and the trillions and all that anguish and heartache that creates, our job is really to try and find a digital fit.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned about financial fit as well too, and that's a very important topic as well too. That I mean, what's the average tuition nowadays? Like, was it permissive? Was it like 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 or so? It's like, it's some outrageous number, or even like Ivy schools, like 100,000, $250,000. The next thing you know, you'd be about 1 million, especially if you want to go to Oxford or what have you. And how does a financial fit figure when it comes to digitizing? Do they have like a set of quantitative factors in there, like I'm trying to think, like a test or something to see if you're able to afford and all that? And if it doesn't fit, do they give you like other options, and do you give you like a checklist, say, hey, if you can do like, say, under 5,000, here's a list of schools?
Yeah, so there are some counselors that do that per se. Your individual college or school probably won't do that. I mean, they'll qualify you in some way. It's really up to you to work out whether you can afford it, and of course, what financial aid may be available. So, while there might be a published price, like a large school at NYU, or $75,000 a year, I mean, it's no small ticket. But you can go to a local school maybe for 20, 25, 30,000, and then you get scholarships that might bring that right down. But yeah, look, education's an investment, and so there's definitely not enough tools out there to help students. Again, we don't really focus on that side of things. We more focus on the emotional fit and the kind of life on campus. There are many tools out there, like tuition calculators that can help students make decisions, but it's kind of disparate. You have to keep going to individual sites to really work that out.
Mm-hmm. And also talk about how they emotionally fit in as well too, like the community as well too. And what are some of the checklists, or do you guys use AI when it comes, like, say, hey, I like a nice casual atmosphere, I like fast pace, I like being on a beach, I like being up the mountains and everything else? It's like, how do you guys figure when it comes to community? Do you guys like have like a test AI, or how does that all work?
Yeah, so AI has definitely come to the front here with trying to do profiling. One of the interesting things, Mike, is that people, if you ask them what they want, here's a test. If you're an introvert, what kind of college did you go to? Big or small?
Small.
Opposite, big. Because
really?
That, you wouldn't know that, right? Because the reason is, if you're an introvert, you go to a small school, you're in the spotlight. Where in a big school, you can hide in the shadows a bit more, just be part of the whole fish swimming down the stream, versus being kind of so now if you asked an introvert should they go to a big or small, they would say small, because that's what people say. So it's about using technology, and you've got to have knowledge of outcomes to help with predictive inputs, if you will. And so absolutely, there's technology now starting to help students tell more about themselves. I like doing this, I'm social, not social. We don't want students to particularly say, I want to go to a big school, small school, rural, urban. We just want them to tell us their likes and what things they like, and then the idea is, can we help them make suggestions of the type of schools they should go to?
And what are some of the other questions you guys often ask as well too? They can have like a fit, besides the common ones, you can ask the common ones. How about the more specific ones, or maybe a little bit unusual as well too?
Well, obviously there's close to home, far from home. So when you interview or research 18, 17-year-olds, it's about 50%. There's no real winner on this. Half want to stay close to the parents, half want to get as far away as possible. So there really isn't a clear winner. It's about personal preference. Another one is lifestyle. Are they part of the LGBTQT movement? Are they part of? Do they want to be part of intramural sports versus Division 1 sports? So it's about meeting lifestyle. Do they have disabilities? And is there a campus that can kind of increase their value of life at the campus versus one that might be in an urban setting with older buildings? So there might be all kinds of specific questions that a counsellor may want to ask to help mold the perfect fit.
Now, this is applied to junior colleges and trade schools?
Yeah, so Studentbridge, we've basically really specialised in helping graduate and undergraduate programs. We are looking at vocational schools, so clearly there's a massive increase in that. Now, of course, during the pandemic and with this kind of job market, that people are saying, well, maybe I don't need to go and spend $300,000 getting a 4-year degree. I can just go and get a certificate instead. But the economy is cyclical, and we know we're probably facing a little bit of a recession, if not a big one, and we're facing a bit of a downturn. And so this will change that paradigm as well. So no, look, I think that the Studentbridge goal in the future, Mike, is definitely we want to be helping all kinds of businesses and schools looking for students, whether it be trade school, vocational school, undergraduate, 2-year. We do community college. Our goal is to really just again help people find the right fit.
Even like in their financial means as well, too, where they can't afford it, try to fill out all the financial aid and everything else to go into an Ivy League school, say about $250,000 a year, $250,000 semester or so. And also, do you guys also have like recommended tests as well, too, like digitizing certain tests, whatever to get in, like special tests, SAT, ACT, or anything like that?
Yes, there's a lot of providers out there that do test prep. Is something you might be talking about. You might surprise you, but after the pandemic, obviously we're still mid-pandemic, but if you count the beginning of the pandemic when all the campuses shut down and you couldn't go and do your ACT and SAT tests, colleges after 100 years of buying names from the SAT test prep or test companies had to change the way they did business. So a lot of colleges have actually gone to test optional now. Looking more for the way you may write your entrance application and essays and other things you might provide versus just a test score.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, too, does the Studentbridge also, help you measure what kind of scholarships, grants, financial aid, or federal aid, or anything like that? Do they also help you along those lines?
Yeah, so because we work very much predominantly, don't forget we're not a destination for the students to come to alone. We really augment a school's website. So we're on a school's website whereby they're already building a relationship with a particular institution. So we're there to help guide them through that institution versus offer, maybe call it competitive institutions. So we very much work on behalf of a customer versus the aggregate.
Okay, that sounds amazing as well, too. And where can people get more information about Studentbridge?
Yeah, so if you're in charge of boosting enrollment at any institution, college or university, or even, as you say, trade school, vocational school, www.studentbridge.com. We've got a fantastic team of digital consultants that love to hear how people are doing with their digital recruitment right now and driving real in-person traffic from their online experiences.
That's certainly amazing as well, too. What's coming up for Jonathan Clues and Studentbridge in 2022 and more? We'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Molson's The Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the founder and digital engagement expert Jonathan Clues of Studentbridge after this time out.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to The Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with founder of Studentbridge, Jonathan Clues, here on The Mike Wagner Show, also digital engagement expert, and learned a lot about Studentbridge and getting people to use the process to go to the right school at the right time, right cost and everything else. So what else can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond, Jonathan?
Well, I think where we're really putting a lot of our time and effort, Mike, is to start personalizing the experiences. So nobody likes to be treated like a number, and especially students with so many different wishes and wants and needs. And so we're really putting a lot of personalization into our solutions to make sure that every student can have an individual experience as individual as they are. And I think that's going to really drive, again, better outcomes for both schools and students, because the more we know about you, the more we can tailor make the solution, the experience, and really answer unique questions. So I'm very excited about and that's driving through AI, as you mentioned earlier, personalization. So very much a big drive for us.
And certainly amazing. Looking forward to it as well. And who do you consider your biggest influence in your career?
Gosh, so many. I mean, I love watching business entrepreneurs. I think when you come to influencers, there's no one I exactly want to be like. I want to take 5% of 20 different people. So I try and pick different people, and I look at, whether it be Richard Branson or Elon Musk. I mean, they're not everyone's cup of tea, but you can look at some of the stuff they do and really understand the drive and passion they have to go and drive business.
Mm-hmm. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Depends who that person is. If it's an entrepreneur, it's obviously don't give up. I mean, the answer for an entrepreneur is always no, 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 and you've got to get past the no's. For a student, I would say definitely the advice would be pick and choose wisely. Some people get a lot of influence from where their parents went, but at the end of the day, you've got to cast your own journey and form your own path. And if it's an education institution, my best advice would be transform digitally, embrace change, embrace digital means that can help you amplify your message and get better results for less budget.
That's certainly very amazing as well, too. Once again, we're with founder of Studentbridge, Jonathan Clues, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Jonathan, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Learned a lot. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people simply check out Studentbridge at?
Well, thank you, Mike. Love to come back. The website is www.studentbridge.com. And we're based in Atlanta, Georgia, and we look forward to on there. You can book an appointment or just find out about our solutions, and we'd love to chat to you.
We certainly will do so. Once again, Jonathan, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. We wish you all best, and you've got a great future ahead of you.
Thank you very much.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show. Brought to you by international award-winning author Mia Mohsen-Zia of Missing. And powered by Sonic Web Studios. Be sure to join us again on over 40 podcast platforms. And of course on themikewagnershow.com, hamiltonradio.net, and Diamonds FM. Don't forget to support our program with a generous donation at themikewagnershow.com. Thanks for listening.